Hey everybody! So we are working on comparing numbers this week and using the comparative language like greater than, less than, and equal to. And today we're really going to focus on getting the symbols down that correctly compare numbers. So if you have a whiteboard at home, you may want to use that with your base 10 blocks. If you don't, you could get a piece of notebook paper and practice this with me. But I really today want you to practice being able to use the symbols. So you're going to have to practice knowing how to draw those. Okay, so press pause if you need to go get your supplies. All right, on the left, let's build 3. And on the right, let's build 13. So let's count these together and make sure we have them built correctly. 1, 2, 3. And then we should have built 13 over here. So remember, we just start by saying 10 because this is a 10. 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're good on how we built the number. Now let's compare it. When we're comparing, remember, we always start by looking at the tens first. Once we add a hundreds place, you'll start by looking at the hundreds first. But right now, we only have tens and ones. So we're going to look at the tens place first. Okay, does 3 have a tens place? No, there are no tens in 3. 13, does it have a tens place? Yes, it has 1 10. And by the way, here's what these numbers look like. So 13 has a tens place. It's got 1 10. So 13 is largest. I know that these numbers have the same ones. They both have 3 ones. But that doesn't mean these numbers are equal. If they were equal, they would need to look exactly the same, and they don't. So even though the ones are equal, we have to look at the tens place first. And this number 3 does not have a tens place. So 13 is greatest because it's got a tens place. So we could say 13 is greater than 3, but 13 would need to be over here for us to say that. So since 13 is here and the smaller number comes first, we're going to say 3 is less than 13. To make the correct symbol, 13 we said is the larger number, so it gets the 2 dots when we're making the symbol, and 3 only gets 1. And then we connect the dots. You just leave where the 2 dots are. You don't connect that part. You leave it open. Okay, and then we have the less than symbol. That's what we just made. This reads 3 is less than 13. All right, let's clear our board and we'll do a different number. How about we build 4 on the left and 4 on the right? Let's double check and make sure we built these correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we start by looking at our tens place. Is there a tens place in these numbers? There is no tens place. We look at the ones next. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in this one's place, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in this one's place. So these numbers are both the same, 4 and 4. When numbers are the same, they are equal to each other. So the correct symbol to compare these numbers is the equal sign. 4 equals 4. The equal sign means that each side of the equation is the same. And here they are the same. We have 4 and 4, so they are equal. Okay, let's clear our board. On the left, let's build 18. So 18, here's how we write 18. 18 is going to have 1 10, so 10 and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's count this number and make sure it's 18. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So here's 18. On the right, let's build 12. So 10, 11, 12. Remember, 12 is written like this. 1, 10, and 2 ones. Okay, so when we compare these numbers, we're going to look first at the tens place. In the tens place of 18, there is 1 10. How many tens are in 12? There's 1, 10, and 12 also. So the tens places are the same. So we still don't know which number is the greatest or which is less because we so far have a tie. So we're going to move on to the ones place. Which number has the greatest amount of ones? Well, here in 18 we have 8 ones, and in 12 we have 2 ones. So which number is the greatest? 18 is the greatest because it has the most number of ones, which makes it the greatest. 12 is the least because it has the smallest number of ones. So when we go to make our symbol, 18 gets its 2 dots, okay, because there are more ones here. It makes it the largest. 12 gets 1 dot because it's less. If we connect the dots, we have our correct symbol here. 18 is greater than 12. Is that right? Yes, 18 is greater than 12. Okay, let's do one more for today. On the left, let's build 6. Okay, now write 6 like this. There's only a ones place in 6, so I should not have pulled out any tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the right, let's build 5. 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shouldn't have pulled out any tens because 5 only has a ones place. Okay? Alright, so we go to compare these numbers. First, we check the tens place. Is there a tens place in either number? Nope. No tens place. They're both one-digit numbers, so they only have a ones place. So now let's look at the ones places. In the number 6, how many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 ones in 6. How many ones are there in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 6 ones and 5 ones. Is 6 or 5 the largest number? 6 is the largest number. It has one more if we go and compare these. 6 has one more than 5 does. So 6 is the greatest number and 5 is the least. So when we're reading this from left to right, we would say 6 is greater than 5. If I read this backwards, I could say 5 is less than 6. But we're reading from left to right, not backwards. So when I go to make my symbol, 6 is largest, it gets the 2 dots. And 5 is the smallest, it gets 1. Connect your dots, and you have the symbol that compares these numbers correctly. 6 is greater than 5. All right, we're going to work on this one more time tomorrow, especially on making the symbols. So if you have a whiteboard, make sure you have that tomorrow with you, or you can use a piece of paper. But you're going to need to practice with me tomorrow on writing the symbols because it's going to kind of be like a little quick quiz, and then you have a real quiz. All right, see you tomorrow.